Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and a warm welcome if you're new, honey. So today we are going to talk about Shannon Sharpe commenting on being fired from ESPN on his podcast Nightcap. And after that, we're going to talk about Conor McGregor losing his appeal in his civil sexual assault case. So if you're ready to get into these stories, just stay tuned. Shannon Sharpe opened up Wednesday evening about the ESPN firing him, and it didn't really sound like he was that concerned about ESPN firing him, but it did seem like he was concerned about something else. Sharpe said on his Nightcap podcast that he's at peace with the network's decision to give him the axe following his settlement with his rape accuser, explaining, and I quote, "They did what they felt they needed to do." And that's crazy because if you go to my previous video, that's exactly what I said. They probably didn't want to have to make that decision, but it was something that they had to do because these big companies, it's really difficult for them to be associated with someone who's done something bad, especially like a sexual assault, you know? It just doesn't look good on the company. And to be clear, I'm not saying for a fact that he did it because, hey, I was not there, honey. I really wasn't. But all I'm saying is that when you make a settlement, it just looks like you're guilty because you don't want that to go to trial. Or court or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. But he was very adamant about wishing that the ESPN had just waited at least another week to leak the news so that his brother Sterling could get all of the attention this weekend for his Pro Football Hall of Fame induction ceremony. He says, I just wish this thing could have waited till Monday because I hate the fact that I'm overshadowing my brother. Sharpe made sure to also mention the good times that he had on ESPN. He said that he really enjoyed his time there and he was very, very grateful that ESPN's audience got to see his personality. And I definitely agree because he has a really big personality. He's come up with all these different cool little phrases and stuff, you know, that people use and they're kind of catchy and stuff. So he will definitely be missed. Not to mention, he also kept reiterating that the main issue that he has with this situation is the timing of the announcement, not even the announcement itself. So let's go ahead and watch the video.
I'm sure everybody's heard the news by now that I will not be returning to ESPN. I found out this information a little earlier in the week. And really, the only thing that I really ask is guys, could we wait until Monday? My brother's going into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I really want it to be about him, and I want it to be about my family. I know this coming out will overshadow everything that he's worked his entire life for. And unfortunately, it didn't happen that way. And so as I told him, as I profusely apologized to him earlier today, he said, bro, stop apologizing. You don't have to apologize. I'm your big bro. I'm going to love you regardless. We all make mistakes. And he says, bro, I love you. So I'm done with this. You're done with it too. Move on. And I really enjoyed my time at ESPN. It gave me an opportunity to bring my audience that saw me really just grow. They saw me, Lakers in 5, and they saw me say all these analogies that my grandparents gave me, and I was able to bring that to ESPN. So I'm very, very grateful for that. But I just wished, of all things, like I said, hey, they did what they felt they needed to do, and I'm at peace with that. But I just wish, guys, this thing could have waited until Monday, because I hate the fact that I'm overshadowing my brother, the first two brothers in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And this is what the headline's going to be for the next couple of days. So, bro, again, I know you told me this, I don't have to apologize, but I'm going to do it one final time tonight, and I won't apologize again. I'm sorry that I upstaged you in this manner. That was never my intent. You've been my hero. You've been my role model from as long as I can remember. And I apologize, and I thank all my fans for supporting me.
Well, this whole situation to me is just very unfortunate. And I hate the fact that whatever happened with that woman, it costed him his ESPN deal. And then it costed him a whole bunch of money, probably millions on millions on millions, child. People were speculating online it was like 20 to 30 million, but nobody has an exact amount because all other official sources are still saying that it's an undisclosed amount. So we don't know how much this man gave her. It could have been 40 million. You never know. Because 40 would have been better than paying 50, you know what I'm saying? But It just really sucks. And guys, I would just say y'all want to be careful who you fool around with, especially when you have money, because people are going to be coming for you and they might have ulterior motives. There are some women who just like want to be with you and want to be taken care of and stuff like that. There are some women who are independent, and there are some women who will snake you, honey. They will snake you. And I'm not saying for a fact that her claims are baseless and that she lied, because I don't know that. But I'm saying, is it a possibility? Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. But anyway, enough about Shannon Sharpe. Let's go ahead and talk about Conor McGregor, because it does look like he lost his appeal in his civil sexual assault case. A court of appeal in Dublin, Ireland, rejected the UFC superstar's appeal on Thursday morning, with a 3-judge panel reportedly dismissing his claim in its entirety. McGregor was sued by Nikita Hand several years ago, and she alleged that the famed fighter forced himself on her at a hotel following a 2018 Christmas party. McGregor has always denied these allegations, but in November, a jury found him liable for assault. The 37-year-old was then ordered to pay roughly $250,000 in damages. McGregor then launched his appeal in February after he adamantly stated on his Twitter page, they go by X now, justice and truth will prevail. Mrs. Hand was reportedly in attendance for the judge's ruling today, but McGregor was not. It doesn't seem like McGregor's really concerned about this situation at all, because he has spent most of his summer on a yacht, and he was just recently seen drinking a beer on the open waters to celebrate his bar surviving a fire. And I was looking online all this morning, but I didn't see any comment from him on today's ruling. So if I do see that in the future, I'll be sure to let you guys know. Now, if you made it to the end of the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell. That way you're notified every time I post. And also, we're going to have a word. The word is going to be anchovies. Frick it. All right. So if you made it to the end of the video, put anchovies in the comments. I really appreciate you guys. Thanks for I can't even talk. Thank you so much for sticking around and listening to the end of the video. And also make sure you stay safe out here, because this world is cray-cray. Okay, love you. Bye.